Blah, 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 blah! Master Sword, get! What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name's Scythe, and we are back again for another Zelda Breath of the Wild. And we ended up, in the last episode, we had one of those big recaps, ended up getting so many Korok seeds, and just recently ended up grabbing the tower for this area. We're entering the Lost Woods, dude, and it is so mysterious and so beautiful. I wish that you could hear the music as well as I do. It's so subtle, but it's very mysterious. Like this in itself reminds me not only of old Zelda, but very much of like old games. Brave Fencer Musashi, you know, with the maze in the woods, like the ice woods or whatever, that I would always watch my brother play through that game. But generally, what seems to be going on is in this wood, we actually can't travel outside of the light. So if we travel outside of the light, we actually just respawn at the beginning of the area, right? So unfortunately, we don't really have any torches. However, we do have, like, this is a wooden-based weapon, so we can use this. I guess that what they're actually trying to get us to do, though, is do stuff like this. Okay, maybe not. I thought that was going to end up giving us a stick. I'm honestly surprised that this area doesn't give us a torch. Like, seriously, that's mean. Oh my. Okay. Where did those torches go that were nearby? Or is it that I'm gonna keep an eye on, like, look at the embers from this thing. Are the embers supposed to be telling us where to go? I think they might be. I think the embers might actually be pointing us in the direction of the next torch. I could be wrong about that, but nope. Lo and behold. Oh, a torch! Thank you very much, because a torch is infinite. Torches do not end up running out of fire. Now that means we're gonna have to be very careful not to accidentally put it away, and not to not to run into enemies or climb stuff. Oh my, look at that. There is a chest inside that thing. I don't know how we would end up getting that. That's okay, that's okay. Don't get distracted by the little things, dude. Don't get distracted by the little things. So the embers of those torches was pointing over in this direction. However, it looks like that's just gonna be our exit over there, so that's okay. Let's thankfully our map still works while we're in this area, because that would suck if it didn't, right? Oh boy. Let's just start going into the mysterious wood. See whether or not we can actually find some point of interest in here. Oh boy. No. Okay, so if we stray too far from the path, it's got nothing to do with the fire then. Really? So, are we supposed to just follow the embers? I'm gonna trust. And I'm gonna follow the embers because it seemed like we were able to travel pretty far down over here. Hopefully I'm onto something here and it's not just random mysterious craziness. Or is it something to do with when we pass these trees that have like the evil face? Do they end up respawning us? Doesn't look like it. Oh, this area is so freaky, dude. This is so weird. We're gonna end up respawning here. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Like, really. Did I end up, like, I thought it was maybe the faces of the trees was respawning us and we had to kind of go behind them? Or is it just, like, are these torches supposed to be turning us in a different direction or something? I don't know. I'm gonna head over this way. Maybe we can only go into, run in front of a certain amount of these trees that, nope. There is a mystery going on here that I don't understand. There's something very curious going on here. Unless we're supposed to just set fire to the woods, set fire to the trees and stuff. I don't know, but in any case, let's grab this. A forest dweller's spear. The Koroks made this spear for Hylians. The shaft is made from a light, sturdy wood, offering ease of use. The spearhead is made from a much harder wood, offering strength. Okay. I mean, that's interesting, at least, that we ended up... You know what? I love this Thunder Spear, but that's okay. It's almost broken. Let's just dump it and call it a day. Let's take a peek at what this spear actually looks like, though. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like the idea that it's kind of a mythology type of weapon. Ooh, and it can actually set fire, but I don't want to waste the durability on that thing. So... what are we supposed to do then? Oh, you know what? Here we go. Okay, watch, maybe, let's watch the embers on our torch itself. Yeah, so it's pointing us in this direction. Is that what we're supposed to be doing, is following the embers on our torch? I'm gonna try that out and see what happens. Yeah, so now it changed. It changed direction. I think we might be onto something here. I hope we're onto something, because otherwise I am just completely confused. Okay, so we gotta go over here. Please don't reset me. Please don't reset me. Okay, it's still pointing us in this direction, huh? I'm just gonna keep on following the torch. It seems that it is, the embers do seem to be the key, because we've traveled further than we ever have before. Like, most definitely. I gotta be very, very careful though, because I don't want to end up going off the beaten trail too far. This is still pointing us forward, right? Yes, it most definitely is. Now, did we take a left? Yep, we take a left over here. Okay, there's a random treasure chest that's hovering in the air. I doubt it, but I'm going to trust that we're supposed to avoid the treasure. Cause that just kind of makes sense. It just kind of seems like that would be the case. I want to double check. Are we supposed to be going into this little chasm? Yes, we most definitely are. Okay. So what is this going to end up being? This is such a cool area though, dude. Like the fact that they actually have us doing something completely different than we've ever ran into before. You know? Like, this is such a cool way of also randomly, like, finding the, like, the Master Sword is gonna be in here, right? Don't know if we're gonna end up getting it today. Of course, if we do, it's gonna be in the video title. Ooh! Okay. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Are we supposed to just keep following the trail, or... Oh. Oh. It's like A Link to the Past. Hello, beautiful little things! Okay. They really went a little too crazy on the foliage here with, hello? Yes, find me. Okay. Now, I think we have 13 hearts, unless I counted it wrong. Did we get it?
Link.
What?
You are our final hope.
Okay.
The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Why are you yelling? It's a sword of nightmares. Whoa!
Did I doze off again?
Your voice sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
Well. It's you.
I mean, I could do a better job.
To return.
You finally decided.
Late than never.
Okay.
After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know.
Shut up! You're like 10 billion years old.
This tells me that you have no recollection of me, however.
Okay.
I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial.
Why is he whispering?
They have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree.
The Deku Tree.
That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess.
Like...
The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon.
The Calamity Ganon. Now it's a title.
Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword.
Okay. I mean, that's no surprise. Like, seriously, this is so...
I must warn you to take extreme caution.
Okay.
The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it.
What do you mean?
As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not.
Okay.
If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand.
Oh, so we need 13 hearts to survive pulling it out? Couldn't I just use a fairy, you big idiot?
Best of luck, young one.
he doesn't care if we live or die. Like, I love Zelda, and usually, you know, the stories... It's not like Zelda has, like, the best story in any video game, honestly. But seriously, this is, like, so cringe. If you hope to pull the sword from its resting place, you must use... Let me give him a better voice. You must use your true strength. Actually, he's like an old miser, right? So... Let's just give him the King of Red Lions voice. Here, let us see whether or not you're currently possesses said power. Wait, who are you? The hero's sword. Main quest, new objective. Okay, I'm going to save before I die. I mean, it would have been really cool to come here organically without the right amount of heart containers. Thank you, people in the comments, by the way, for letting me know very, very early that we needed 13 heart containers in order to actually claim this sword, because otherwise, like, little tips like that, I don't, you know, that's fine. I'm fine with getting a spoiler as to, oh, you have to waste your time getting all the heart containers, because otherwise I would have gotten all stamina, and that would have not boded well. Pull, what, hold, oh. I tapped it. Why so fearful? Your strength is greater now than it was a century ago. All you need now is determination to succeed. Shut up and let me do it. Okay, here we go. It's killing me. No. Pull it out. The power. Oh. We're at a corner heart? Blum, blum. Blum, 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 blum. I'm doing that because the game doesn't have... I mean, okay. Yes! I will defeat Calamity Ganon! Stop fading to white. Like, you did it like 5 times now. What?
Until then.
Oh, white text on white. That's great.
Although the slumber of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
Okay.
I may be so bold.
Oh.
What is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
The Master Sword.
What about it?
I heard it speak to me.
No, you didn't.
It seems that my role is unfinished.
No.
There's still something I must do.
Okay.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Deku Tree, I ask of you, when he returns, can you please relay this message?
Okay.
Tell him
Now then. Words
I don't care.
for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice. Don't you think?
Man, this is lame. Like, this is bad. Right? Like, is it just me? Like, that whole scene was useless. Like, seriously, who cares? Like, out of all the Zelda games, this is the one where I don't care to rescue Zelda. You know, I know that kind of sounds mean, but really, it's like, all the other ones, it's like, you gotta beat Calamity Ganon, he's like evil and everything. Well, not Calamity Ganon, just Ganon, right? And he was much more involved with like the story and stuff. Now, I know what they're going for, because this is kind of like a nod to the older Zelda, the one on the NES, A Link to the Past and stuff like that. But still, man, like, it's like, I feel no threat. Or no reason, like, I want to kill Calamity Ganon, yeah, but I feel no reason to save her. Wow, what great choreography.
What you just saw happened where you stand 100 years ago.
Okay.
After you were separated from the sword, the princess thought to bring it here. She knew that it would be safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines of Hyrule Castle.
That's pretty sick.
Her heart cascades with faith that you will return. She has a smile like the sun.
See, like it was deep and now it's just...
To feel its warmth upon me once again.
Shut up. Like, seriously, what a loser, man. He doesn't feel like a super powerful entity or anything. Blah, 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 blah! Master Sword, get! The legendary sword that seals the darkness, its blade gleams with a sacred luster that can oppose the calamity. Only a hero chosen by the sword itself may wield it. You mean only a hero that has 13 hearts containers? Ham, 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 ham. It's got 30 damage, which is insane for a one-handed weapon, actually. That blade has a name. It is the Master Sword. Oh, this guy's just... I think he's too old. I think he's lost his mind. When used against Calamity Ganon or those tainted by his malice, it will become suffused with holy light. At such times, the true power of the sword will manifest. But be warned, do not rely too much on its power. If you wield it without need, its power will be exhausted and it will no longer be of use to you. Should this happen, you must wait for the sword to recover. It would be rash to rely on this sword alone to defeat Ganon. I suggest you free the divine beast before facing him. Because the sword can break. Yep, the Master Sword can break. Now, I'm perfectly... Oh, it's beautiful. I'm perfectly fine with that. I understand why it breaks. Because, you know, otherwise all equipment would become completely nullified if we were just 100% reliant on the Master Sword, right? Ooh, Silent Princess. Who cares? That's gonna be for stealthing. But still, it's like... You know, it's just kind of weird... Okay. I mean, I thought he was gonna be on Makar Island or whatever, but it seems like he's just casually hanging out over here. I must dance. Okay. I don't know why he's just randomly over here, but whatever. He's our inventory expansion. Shakily, shakily, I'm naked, it's you, we meet again. I don't have to be ashamed of my nudity because we're in the forest. Nobody can see my shame here. What's with the silent treatment, though? Don't you remember me? I'm the musician of Korok Forest. Hestu. Oh. Wait, Makar isn't he a Deku from Wind Waker or something? I mixed up Makar's name with Hestu. Okay, I'm impressed you found your way through the Lost Woods and made it here. Yeah, me too. You have brought me many Korok seeds. I sure hope so. Oh, have I ever. We've got 98. If you return my lost Korok seeds to me, I'll expand the size of your inventory. Which stats do you want another inventory slot? Whew, okay. I got a lot of work to do here. Okay, so it actually seems like the amount of Korok seeds scale based on how much inventory space you actually have for that particular segment. So for right now, for example, it's taking 1 Korok seed per bow and shield slot, but it's gonna take 3 for our weapons. Now, I've only gotten a couple in each. Honestly speaking, I think we're gonna be perfectly fine with 5 shields. Maybe I'll go until the bow and the shield actually require more than 1 Korok seed, but honestly speaking, the weapons are the biggest thing that you end up going through in this game. The shields, you know, we don't really run into that many issues with the shields. They don't really break that often. That said, I've been finding nothing but trash shields lately, but the weapons, man, that's what I need, is weapon slots. I should also point out that every single time that I end up expanding one of these slots, I gotta listen to him talk and jibber jabber for 5 minutes, and then he also does a stupid dance that we can skip, but it fades out, then fades back in. Just typical of most of the menu systems in this game. Like, it's like, dude, I've got 88 to go. Just let me choose how many I want to use. Man alive, no wonder there's over 900 of these Korok seeds. It's gonna take 35 Korok seeds per weapon slot now. Ay. Well, you know what? Let me, I guess, spend the rest of them on... Bow stash seems to be a little bit more important, honestly speaking, than our shields. Whoopsie daisy, I didn't mean to do that. No, I want to do my bow. Well, we only have 3 seeds left now, and we ended up getting 4, 5, 6 extra weapon slots, so that's great. 5 extra bow slots, and 4 extra shield slots. So I think we're gonna be doing pretty good right now. We might even be able to get away with this until the end of the game. Now, one thing that is for certain is there has to be a shrine nearby. There absolutely has to, because there is no way whatsoever that this frame ratey crazy place is not going to end up having a shrine for us to fast travel to, because we need to get back to this dude. Now, unfortunately, you may notice in the recording, you may not, the frame rate is terrible in this area because they went crazy with the amount of, you know, like, just crazy with all of the amounts of grass and everything that's all around the area. Now, I guess something else that I could do, because I think that pathway is going to actually lead us back out into the Lost Woods, is I am going to use what I never use, the shrine sensor, just to kind of see. Okay, so at least the sensor is showing us that the shrine is in this direction? Nope, this direction. Oh, it's right beside my face. Okay, see that detector is okay. It's not great, it's only okay, because at least it kind of gives you an idea of the direction of where to go, right? Fateful Stars, Keo Ruug Shrine. Oh, hey, look at that. It's another one of these things, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. So there's 5 on the leftmost side, 5 on the rightmost side of this one. Okay, give me the tip. Look to the stars for guidance. The constellations are the key. Now, does it mean stars in here, or does it literally mean like stars outside? Because that's pretty ridiculous. So there's only 2 orbs here, and 2 orbs there, meaning that it's got to be a constellation of only 4. But then we've got a row of 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, this is gonna be really, really weird. I'm gonna have to try and see if I can get it to be nighttime. We might not even be able to see the stars from the Lost Woods, dude. Ooh, look at this. I climbed up to the into the Great Deku's brain. There's a bunch of fairies around that I didn't get. And a quest giver. Also, I'm noticing on the map that there is actually an inn and a general store in this area. I guess I should have stealthed on those fairies, rip me. Hello, stupid. What the? I was having such a nice dream, too. Wait, if you're here, does that mean you want to face the ultimate trial? Okay. Ahem. The ultimate trial has begun. I'll tell you a riddle about an object. Your job is to solve the riddle and bring the correct object. Here comes your first riddle. Small, red, round, and sweet. Bring me one of these, a simple treat. Well, that's just an apple. Have you figured it out? I'm guessing you're more stumped than the base of the felled tree. If you place the right object in the leaf, I'll dance for you. What? I don't care if you dance for me, you little freak. I mean, I guess that is worthwhile, though. I'm assuming it's gonna get more and more complicated the further we go, but otherwise, apple, it's an apple, that's it, you got it, do-do-do, ahem. The next riddle is, Kakariko's village specialty fruit, its rock-hard flesh is quite resolute. Oh. Okay, well, that kind of sucks that we're gonna have to do stuff like that. Specialty fruit. What is their specialty fruit? They have a specialty fruit? I don't think that they do, unless it's like a mushroom of something, right? But a mushroom doesn't count as fruit. Is it supposed to be a hardy radish? I mean, I'll try it, but I don't think so. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. I mean, the only thing that I know in Kakariko Town is all of the milk and stuff like that, right? Okay. Hardy fruits or something? Whatever. You know what? I'll solve that another time. That's okay. Ooh. We don't need to deal with any of that stuff, however. Ooh. Is there seriously no way that I'm going to be able to see the stars from here? That kind of sucks. That's what the shrine wants us to do. And you know what else that means too? I just realized? That means anytime I want to go and do that quest, we're gonna have to climb up the stupid tree every single time. That's not cool, dude. What the? Complete the trials. Oh my, you look disgusting. Could it be you're Mr. Hero? Mr. Hero is here. The mushroom on my head suddenly sprouted today, so I knew something was up. It was a prediction that you'd come, I think. Well, anyways, us Koroks all got together and prepared some trials for you, Mr. Hero. Although you may not need them, since you already pulled the Master Sword out and all, but these trials will help you grow even stronger than you are now. Do these give us more heart containers? Among them is an extra tough one designed by me, the Elder of the Korok Forest. I'll do it, sure. You know, if you keep doing everything everyone else asks of you without question, you're gonna get conned eventually. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the Korok Trials. Long story short, you need to visit all the shrines in the Korok Forest so that you can be considered a real grown-up. Okay. Trial 1. In the Southwest Forest, Trial of Second Sight. Trial 2. In the Northwest Forest, the Lost Pilgrimage. Trial 3. In the Eastern Forest, the Test of Wood. If you can overcome the Korok's trials, you can overcome anything. We've also prepared some wonderful prizes for you as well. Now show us what you're made of. Alright, do your best. That's gonna take me a long time to do, but at least he ended up just giving us a bunch of free shrines, right? I wanna go check this general store before I, try and figure out what we're supposed to do for that other stupid, glowy hoppy. What? It's Mr. Hero, yeah! Mr. Hero came to visit us in the forest, but it took you so long. Peaks thought of a trial that will make, oh, that's his name, that will make Mr. Hero stronger. You won't have to fight, and it's not scary, but you'll need to be extra careful. So, I want to see a bloopy. You mean a blue rupee? It's a blue, glowy, hoppy thing that glows in the dark. What? Just about Peak's size. Okay. It's just a... Oh, wait a minute. I got a picture of one of those things. Huh? Wait, you already have it? Yeah, I do. Here you go, little dude. It's one of those things. We've seen them before. It kind of shows up in the woods, and if you end up hitting it, it's called a bloopy because it ends up dropping rupees and then it runs away, right? Wait a minute, is that a real bloopy? Yup, it is. Well, it's even more beautiful than Peak's imaginations. Thanks so much, Mr. Hero. Now I'm content. Oh, and here's a little thank you gift. Oh. I mean, thank you so much. I really... Okay. If you desperately need rupees, you should shoot an arrow at a bloopy. I hear they drop lots of rupees if you hit them. I mean, I can never hit them more than once. Peaks is so happy right now. We've got over 27,000 rupees, by the way, so we're doing just fine. Okay, what do we got here? An apple, Hylian rice. Okay. And then we've also got cane sugar, arrows. I will take all of those. 3 of them for 60 rupees. 3 bulks of 5. Yeah, I'll take those. That's why I opened the general store. Blah, 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 blah. I'm an idiot. I don't care. 80 rupees per for a bunch of shock arrows. You know what? We're sitting just fine on our rupees. 240? I poop out 240 rupees, dude. Okay, anyways, we're getting way too distracted here. I gotta get back on course. That would be the inn right there. Let me see if I can figure out this stupid shrine. I like how it's nighttime, but I don't see any stars, dude. Like, I've seen them before. Maybe we can't see them while we're in the wood area here, but it's 11 p.m. That's kind of weird, dude. What is that? Oh, that was just Calamity Ganon stuff. Okay, folks, so I think that it actually has to do with these constellations on the walls right here. Not to mention there's all those ones over in the distance right there on the wall, which, oh man, this is like so... I don't understand, dude. I don't understand what we're supposed to end up doing, but I'm pretty sure it's got to do with the interior here because I don't think that the game would have us actually go outside of the shrine, and there also does seem to be a proper amount. So I'm just going to assume we've got 1, 2, 3, right? And then we've got another 1, 2, 3. Are we supposed to count the total amount of them or what? So 1, 2, 3, and how is that counting? Is that 1 from the inside or the outside? 1, 2, 3. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna try messing around with what I think is going on here and see what happens. Because otherwise that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But there's only 5. Okay, 6, 7? Does it creep backwards? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I think I got it. Okay, so you look at that constellation over there, the 1, 2, 3, right? And then it's up here as well. So I think what we're supposed to do is count how many of them there are. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 3 one, right? I'm gonna roll with this. This makes a little bit more sense. So if there's 5 of this one constellation, then it means that we gotta put it right there, right? And then that other one is a little bit more complicated. However, there's 1, 2, 3 of them, near as I can tell. And then there's only 1 of the crazy zigzag one, and then for the longer one, there's 2. So that means this one should be at number 1, and then the other one should just be at number 2. Oh, please just work. Please? Oh! Ooh! That was a head scratcher? Like, seriously. I am honestly surprised that I even figured that out. Because that's like walk through, like, how do I solve this kind of thing? Like, seriously, that's tricky. Oh my. And then look at this. We're gonna have to pair up the constellations on this side with the ones that, oh boy. Okay, well, I'm just gonna take an actual screenshot and I'll show the pattern as to what this actually is going to end up being. All right, so on this side, for the other things, we've got 4 on the first one, 2 on the second one, 2 on the third one over here, and then 1, I think. Oh, cool. Okay. Now, considering how difficult that was, because man alive, that was insane. Like, that is, like, seriously, I'm proud of myself for actually solving that and not having to look online. Okay, is that treasure worthwhile? Probably not. But a Knight's Claymore with attack up. Well, that's okay. Anyways, folks, that was our 4th Spirit Orb, meaning that we could end up actually going back and spending that on stamina, but otherwise, we are way over time. So thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciated. Hope that you enjoyed today's episode. It was very, very exciting, and in the next one, I don't even know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to take a look at things, but otherwise, we might be going back to the Gerudo town very soon. I kind of want to explore this area a little bit off camera, though, before the next episode, and if there's anything of interest, of course, I'll include it. But otherwise, be sure to hit that like button, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sign on. Stay epic, everybody.